So Neymar is leaving Barcelona, and it was even confirmed by Lionel Messi. Calm down. It's not like you're crying over his grave. He's just going to another team that you're going to meet in the Champions League at some point in time, and at which you could probably erase 4 or 5, maybe even 10 goal deficit. By the way, I think this mug speaks volumes to exactly how everyone feels today on the Barcelona side, and also many in favor of Neymar staying with Barcelona. So Barcelona are talking about financial fair play, and then they're like, oh, but we can't give him away. He's worth so much. And then PSG is like, oh my God, we have so much money because of the CEO and the chairman and all of these people that absolutely love our club and the oil money that we have.
Huh? Oil? Who said something about oil, bitch? You cooking? Oh.
And yet here we are. Not too long ago, after in 2016, Neymar signed a 5-year extension with Barcelona, he is heading to Paris Saint-Germain at the Parc des Princes, and of course playing in Paris. Now, this is a rough go for Barcelona, as they have had training throughout for the International Confederations Who Gives a Fuck Cup, and Neymar is going to be leaving, and who exactly is going to replace him? There are all these questions, yet I asked all of you, what are your thoughts on Neymar leaving, Paris getting him? Tweet me a take, and here we go. Awad says, leaves arguably the best team in the world to play in a weaker league and a weaker team. Makes zero sense. He won't have Messi, Rakitic, Iniesta, etc. assisting him at PSG. Good luck anyway. I'm just a butthurt Barca fan. It certainly sounds like it. Ahmed says, an absurd amount. Great news for us Madrid fans. Hopefully Barcelona wastes the money. Knowing them, they certainly will not. Zenzele. Man, what a name that would be on the back of a kit. Zenzele. I'm sorry, but I just can't respect Neymar's decision. Being in Barca, you're guaranteed to win trophies. Guess he's in the game for the money. I think what we've learned is that every athlete is in it for the money, majority of the time. Unless they are in... I mean, it's a little hypocritical, but unless they're in an incredible situation where they are the A side, like we've seen through Mayweather and McGregor. Mayweather's the A side. McGregor had to meet all of his demands. There's always going to be a Robin to someone's Batman. Neymar doesn't want to be Robin anymore. He wants to be Batman. He wants to be the A side. He wants to win Ballon d'Ors. He wants to win hardware. And he wants to win the Champions League with another team to cement his legacy as one of the best ever. And he's in search of it right now, and we wish him luck. Rodin Bernie says, do you think Bale will be moved from Real Madrid, and how much? No, I do not believe so. In favor of Barcelona? No. Barry says, he's a football god. But this isn't a sound investment. Financial fair play rule has been abused here. Agreed. Do you notice PSG knew exactly the figure to trigger the release clause? This is all about the money. Football be damned. We all knew the release clause, though. Gareth Barry. We all knew the release clause. It was 222 million euros or 197 million pounds or like $245 million, $269 million, something like that. My math is horrible. Nate says, Barca should use the money to shore up their defense and midfield. Suarez and Messi still best attacking duo in the world. Right. But you try not to fix anything that isn't broken. And with the numbers that they had together, this is absurd. The MSN, Messi, Suarez, Neymar combination as maybe the best attacking threat we've ever seen in world football. 250 goals in 299 appearances and a 76% win percentage. Neymar was a huge contribution to that, as you see right here via the BBC, when it comes to assists, when it comes to goals, when it comes to everything. The entire body of work. You can't have MSN without the N. So what do they do? Who do they try and replace him with? The short list is obviously Griezmann, who they're not going to get because he already signed a contract extension through 2022. And it seems like he wants to ride it out with Diego Simeone because he sees something in Simeone that no one else saw in him, which is a central attacking force and a goal-scoring threat. So thus, there he is. Dybala, I guess, from Juventus, but man, they've sold and sold and sold. But here's the thing, and here's personally how I feel. Now, the quote is, a rising tide lifts all ships. With this release clause of 222 million euros, it reminds me of when the Clippers were bought by Steve Ballmer. So even if the Grizzlies were bought for this much, And even if the Kings were bought for this much, then you just skyrocket because of the overbidding of the Clippers. So now this is the market that has been set. This deal shits on, 96 million pounds when United went after Pogba. It shits on Cristiano Ronaldo's transfer fee going to Real Madrid because I think this is 2.5 times more than what Ronaldo was paid or what the transfer fee was for Ronaldo from United to Real Madrid. So the floodgates are just opening. So even if Barcelona wanted to inquire about Coutinho, about Dybala, about Mbappe, about Griezmann, about Ousmane Dembele from Borussia Dortmund, BVB. All of these would require so much more money because now not only has the market been set with Neymar, but also every team knows that Barcelona needs to replace Neymar with somebody. So the asking price is going up, up, up. It's just business. It's just factual in the world of sports and business that we are right now. But nonetheless, I'm going to wrap it up right there. I want to hear all of your thoughts. Leave them in the comments section below. Is this a good move for Neymar? Is it going to be shitty for Barcelona? Who do they replace him with? I'm actually going to do a clip now that I think about it. I'm going to do a clip on I'll say the top 3 transfer targets for Barcelona after this. Follow me on Twitter, @RickStrom. Let's keep the conversation going, y'all. And subscribe to TMZ Sports.